Oh, there he is, subject. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing good. Just the usual fun. Oh, Mincap kid, he changed his thing. Oh, you little bastard. Yeah, I like the way that looks, Mincap. Disappeared on me? Oh, God. That's some bullshit. Anything interesting going on today? My mom flipped out when she found out. Why would she flip out that you're a Bernie supporter? I mean, what are her reasons? Say, oh my God, you're for the guy who wants to give everybody health care and tuitionless college. Oh God, the horror. Well, that was weird. You might be surprised, Mincap. A lot of people who are not liking Bernie prefer Hillary for some reason. She's a hardcore conservative Trump supporter. Well, Jaxie, in the beginning of the very beginning of Trump's administration, he wanted to do that, but he was quickly talked out of it because probably some his donors they cammed him like, oh yeah, I better nix that because we're gonna lose a lot of money if that happens. And Trump was like, okay. So fuck Trump. Do something good for the people, not just for your rich donors, you bastard. No, no, I gotta do what they say. Dude. I was surprised about that. Then as soon as I heard the rest of it, I was like, yeah, figures. The problem is, Trump's not even conservative, really. He's just a right winger. Got a lot of these right-wing folks who are, they say they're conservative, but they're not. You know, in some ways, you can see I'm more conservative than they are. I'm not for endless war and wasteful things like the fucking war on drugs. I mean, what does that say? I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Yeah, far right wingers are a strange breed. I mean, do they know that they're talking bullshit, or do they really believe it? And if you are talking bullshit and you're being paid to do so, I can see that, you know. That would make sense. But if you're not being paid for it, then why are you doing it? Unless you're super rich. Well, he didn't do too good of a job. Well, the reason your mom probably thought that was because of the right-wing media propaganda machine. I mean, that's fucking stupid. What do you think about the claim that Nazi? No, well, MinCap, the Nazis had the socialist label, but they were not socialist. I mean, it's like saying North Korea is democratic when we know very well it's not. It's a dictatorship. You know, it's like people are easily these right wingers are easily fooled by misleading labels. You know, I mean the reason that Germany wasn't socialist because the means of production answered to the Führer and not to the people. And socialism, the means of production answer to the people, not some fucking dictatorial leader. But no. But when did ever right wingers give a shit about properly labeling things? And then you got these morons who try to say that, well, left is sort of like Hitler, and well, the fuck you talking about? It's I mean it's clearly them trying to deflect and project their own um, their own garbage, own way of thinking onto other people. Because liberals, leftists promote gay rights. Hitler was vehemently against gay people and that sort of thing. And what else was there? See, Hitler believed in social and economic Darwinism. Leftists, liberals don't. Um, just whole list of things. Liberals and progressives. We don't want to exclude other people for not being white. We want to include everyone. It doesn't matter who it is. So just those three things alone, and the fact that we don't preach white superiority or anything like that as our platform. I mean, it's just those who say differently either know better and they're trying to spread shit, or they just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And as soon as you tell them that, they just go off the rails. They get all emotional and unhinged. It's a sight to behold. Ah, missed it. Obama was not a good president, but some conservatives. Yeah, it's right-wing propaganda. He wasn't even liberal. He was Fucking centrist, right of center. Obama is a Joseph Stalin disguise. Uh, well, let's see. Did Obama promote the deaths of all kinds of people? Not really. Do 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 do. God, what else did Stalin do? God, my history's real hazy on that shit. Oh yeah, Stalin and his buddies wanted to seize the means of production, which they did. Obama didn't. Tend to want to look at their policy differences as well, I'm sure. Obama is Hitler, Joseph Stalin. Man, Cap, you make me laugh, man. Obama is so much like Hitler, he actually promoted for gay rights instead of slaughtering them in death camps. Oh god, but then again, Obama never promoted white genocide. As a matter of fact, he actually extended gun rights and shit for people to bring them into public parks. If anything, he's helped out white people protect themselves. Like I said, just look at their policy actions. See a clear difference. Obama may have extended NSA spying powers in the wars, but he didn't try to do genocide. I mean, that's some Steven Crowder type shit. Or bullshit. Maybe even Alex Jones level. Oh, poor bastard. Bernie Sanders wants everything free and rich to pay tax. You better, Cap, you mean, you better cite your sources on that. I'll call you out on that. Damn. I love making people that are either libertarian or right wingers. I'm like, cite your sources on that shit. Yeah, exactly. Right wingers mean you're always right and never wrong. I like to amuse myself with that shit. Alright, come on, you can say something crazier. Well, technically, you're a source, Herman Cat, so you're fake news. Come on, where are the trolls at? Oh, come on, dude, hurry up. Ah, shit. That sucked. That's never been 100 trillion people. Man, is the connection slowing down or lagging at all? Fuck. Why don't you move to Ocasio Sanchez's? I like when people try to say that Venezuela is socialist, even though it's 70% privately. The workforce is 70% privately held. That just gets me every time. And when I tell them different, they just, you know, turn into an emotional rag. Like, you fucker, you don't know nothing. Like, here's a source. They still try to talk shit. Oh, the poor already being eaten. You didn't know that? You didn't know that, Mincap? They're already being devoured. Eat the whites. They're so tasty. Is that why like everyone likes to eat white meat? It's just so yummy. Oh shit! Can't believe I did that. Fucking hell. One more life and I gotta choose a different game. Fucking hell. I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. Shit. History? Shit. I think it's one of the earlier ones. Forget the guy's name. But he was hated by everybody. Come on, yeah, where you at? But Trump definitely has to be the worst president in recent history. Ah, It's a FDR. Mincap got jokes. That's hilarious. Is the connection going good for you guys? Hammer. Yeah, libertarians who hate the police state, but or hate big government, but need the police to watch their property. Okay, Jack. Thanks, Jack. What do I think of the right-wing argument that capitalism and neoliberalism has made China better? Well, like I said, capitalism is just part of a system, or the part of my ideal system. You still have capitalism, you still have private markets, but and still have profit, but everything's tempered, like in the European countries. Yeah, I've seen that guy before. Another libertarian guy. Well, at least libertarians half right on about the social issues. You know, weed, ending the war on drugs and shit. But I don't know what the disconnect is on everything else. I mean, one size fits all. That shit rarely works. Wow, this gotta get ahead. I'm so close. Whew. Harry Truman, Harry Truman. Oh, fuck. I know that Mincap. I think they kind of know that I don't mind them or I'm not scared of them. I think when this channel started to do live streams, a few tried to come in here and start shit, but they found that they weren't ruffling my feathers, I was ruffling theirs. It's kind of a dare. It really is. It's like saying, do I like him? No, but I don't mind him being here. I think that's what we had in here. A few people that would just pop in and view and then leave. Those fuckers know what I'm about. Yeah, where's Albus at? Ah, you little fuck. Game over. Shit. What game should I play next? Here's all the games I got. RPGs are a bit too slow. Donkey Kong, F-Zero, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat. I'll probably get a copyright notification, but I'll do Mario World. Fuck it. See if I can turn this up. Oh, Reagan sucked. It's morning in America if you're a neoliberal. It's morning in America for slashing social programs. Mommy, why is it so hot down here in hell? Fuck that old prick. Shwee! Come here, you. Oh. What? The 65 Immigration Act, as it pertains to what? What part of it? I'm not too familiar with that. Heard of it, but I don't know a lot about it. What do you guys think about borders? I'm an open borders guy, or someone call me a lobitarian. One day we'll have open borders, kind of like how we have open borders for the United States. You're able to go from state to state to state with little difficulty, but it's not going to. Hey, Albus, what's up, man? There he is. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you being here. MinCap just asked me about what do I think about open borders, and I said one day open borders would be pretty much all over the globe for the most part, but that's not going to be for a while. But for the time being, until we get the infrastructure and certain things in place to be kind of like the way the United States is, how you can go from Ohio to Kentucky to Tennessee, from state to state with little or no difficulty. Until we get to that point, it's a good idea to have not totally closed off borders, but borders that are still protected, or at least you can't just go anywhere you want like willy-nilly, but not without a passport. But one day we'll get there, maybe in a couple 100 years. Well, we're just Albus, we're just not ready for it yet. I agree. Well, as far as like nations are concerned, I mean, they sort of have open borders in Europe, and we have open borders within the United States if you're a citizen going from, like I said, state to state. But we're just not ready for it. The infrastructure really isn't there yet. I don't think it's so much about gun control, it's about gun education. I think Switzerland has they have a lot of people owning guns. It's just a matter of doing what they do and educating people on the use of firearms and shit. But as of late, the United States really isn't the kind of country that wants to invest in its education, at least not now. So maybe if we're more educated with guns, we'd be a lot better off. And we wouldn't need so many gun control laws because people would know how to act better. But we don't invest shit in education, so. Oh, John McCain died. Oh shit, that sucks. You know, he was a decent guy a few times. Well, education is already privatized, so let's just, well, not totally, but partially. Let's see how private schools do. I don't like privatizing public utilities. You know, privatization works for like selling cars, shoes, houses, electronics. You know, privatization works good for that. But as far as for things with inelastic demand like healthcare or education, it's not really a good idea to do that, or at least not do it as part of a national, plan. Like there's really all options for economics should be considered and tried and done. That's why we have public schools and private. So people do have a choice. I am just so boring because I give you the straight poop. Yeah, but that sucks. John McCain died though. He was, he was actually an alright guy. His politics, of course, were a bit off for me, but he wasn't horrible. Albus says you should be required to take a class that teaches you. Well, Albus, like I said, I was just saying that Switzerland does that for, as far as a, they invest a lot into their, like how we invest in education, but they invest in gun education, like it's required, and that's why there's a lot less deaths, even though I think half the population over there owns a gun. But their numbers as far as gun accidents are far better than ours. But no, we don't want to invest in our education or educational system. At least not yet. Well, I love universal basic income. I'm for that shit. Jack's for it. I mean, I know MinCap, he doesn't like the idea of basic income, but you gotta look at what we're doing now, right? Letting poverty exist is more expensive than doing a basic income in the end. See, there's this poverty report done by the Centers for American Progress back in 2007 that says 3.8% of our GDP goes towards poverty's expensive symptoms. That includes crime, health issues, and lost productivity. That doesn't count the welfare programs, the food stamps, the other social programs. It doesn't count that. So just those three things, crime, health, and lost productivity, equals a 3.8% cost to our GDP. So 3.8% of today's numbers is roughly 722 billion a year that we're basically paying for poverty to exist. And the thing is, I bet the end cost of a thing is the net cost of a basic income is roughly anywhere between 550 billion a year to 650 billion a year. That's the net cost. Because there's the gross cost, which is the 3 trillion. Then there's the what do you call it? What I call it, the net cost, which is roughly 600. I'd say about 650 billion a year. So if we pay through the basic income, we'd save 100 or so billion a year. We wipe out poverty, provide for basic financial security to all citizens that want it. You know what I mean? It's not. I mean, if let's say if it happens, you don't have to take it, but if you do, it's there. And wipes out poverty. And if we did a basic income for another study says if we did basic income like that for 8 years, it would grow the GDP $2.5 trillion, and it would spur a massive wave of new entrepreneurship. How businesses, new small businesses would start, and it would just get rid of the parasitic effects of having poverty exist. But of course, MinCap. Well, the thing is, it wouldn't be MinCap. It wouldn't be technically be welfare because everybody can get it, rich, poor, working or not working. As long as you're an American citizen, and as long as you're 18 and older and have a bank account, you'll get it. And also basic income, the basic income needs to be protected from shit. Needs to be protected from debt collectors, so you can't get it put into your account. Oh shit! Lost my Yoshi. Oh no! Fucker! Hate this level for this. To where you can't just get the basic income and get it yanked by a debt collector. Because that's what happened in Canada recently. People would start getting their basic income. And what are your thoughts on murder being illegal? Like premeditated murder? Yeah, it should be. Do you want to be murdered? Like that's just the basic social thing. But yeah, basic income is something we should do. Well, at least MinCap, at least you acknowledge that a basic income is cheaper than what we're doing now. I tried pointing that out to other people, and there's like, "Oh, what the fuck is Marxism, man?" And that's when I'd reply, "Well, what's that? Anything you don't like in is Marxism?" Okay, all right. Well, at least you're joking about that. But yeah, Albus, definitely check out basicincome.org, and it's got all kinds of studies. They've done all kinds of test pilots all over the world of a basic income. And there's a bunch of evidence for it that it works. And inflation is not even a factor either. Anything MinCap doesn't like is authoritarianism, Marxism. Yeah. Well, I died. Fuck. Playing games and talking about politics is harder than it looks. I'll type that in the thing. Ted Cruz might be an alien, man. That I believe that shit. The way he acts. He comes from Canada. and he comes down to America to talk shit about universal healthcare. So that's some alien shit. Ah, shit. Ah, whack. Son of a bitch. At least try to get a couple extra lives. Ah, yeah, that worked. Yay, Yoshi. Let me throwing them balls still, damn. Well, maybe start at the beginning, god damn. I guess there was some lag. Definition socialism. Long waiting lines are usually dead. Just on iPhone. People sports at cruise can whine about the idea of Obama being born in Kenya. Yeah. Some dude with a red star. Hi, my name is Haibo. It means master poster. Can I post in here? Well, you can post comments. Sure. Any comments you like. Or just about. Ted Cruz is born on a military base and one of his parents was a U.S. citizen. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, yeah, that's true. Give me your feather. Give me another feather. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, you're right about that, Alice. So much to remember in politics. Ah, no, I didn't want that. Is it lagging at all, guys? Mincap, that's the best argument ever. That's lagging for me. Shit, I'm seeing all kinds of shit. Yeah. You guys can't post that much, man. Holy shit. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Fuck that. That's a like he seemed to be posting some good shit, but this is way too much. That's not a discussion. Goddamn. Well, at least I brought up my my message count. Now I have 100 messages per minute. Come on, click. It must be lagging as fuck. Maybe I should have made that clear. I don't know. Strange, I'm seeing my messages in my OBS, but the hell? Am I back on? Because it's lagging for me like a motherfucker. Typing very quickly. The hell? Is it lagging? Lagging? What the fuck is it lagging for me for? Lagging for me. At least the room chat is in the browser. Do you guys hear me just fine? Well, that sucked. And Oh, now he's streaming at 9 o'clock. Okay. Huh, figures. It's just lagging again. You broke my shit. Yeah, next time I want to chat. Put a chat delay so the shit's not gonna do that from now on because that fucked me up. Hey, y'all want to go see? Oh, yeah. Can you name the institution? Hey, Mencap, I'm about to head over to. God damn this thing. Won't let me type. I'm heading over to the. See you later. Okay, Mencap, but he's probably gone. I will see you later, man.